They took him because of the bruises. We had a mutual friend of ours that he was with that night, and she called me and told me that he had bruises. So the next day, we went to DSS, and DSS had called her and said they were keeping him, and did they want her to release him to me or put him with the state. So she had stated that she wanted him to come with me, and he was infested with lice. He was dirty. He had bruises all over. You've seen the picture. All over his legs, his rear end. He had welts on his back. Sorry. Anyway, so we, at the end of that day that I got him, I took him to the Children's Advocacy Center, and they did an exam on him. And the doctors had stated that the bruises were not self-inflicted. She stated they were self-inflicted, that they were from like a whipping type object. And later on, I had found out through my nephew, my son, that they used a dog leash and a belt on him, and that's how he got all those bruises.
I don't know why you brought me here. You know I would never hurt my son in any way. You of all people should know that because you helped raise me.
So you're telling me that lies and no.
He doesn't know.
So how does he know that when a finger is stuck, Amanda?
He
doesn't know that. He's too young. He's too innocent to know that.
It's really.
You told me 2 years ago that you would take a lie detector test.
I did, and that's why I'm here, to prove I didn't do anything wrong.
So why are you asking me why I brought you here?
To prove I didn't,
You
because
told
you
me that
brought
you
me
would
here.
take a test.
Originally, you wanted to come here to prove that my ex didn't do it, but now you're putting allegations on me.
No, it was on you and him the whole time, Amanda.
Do you feel you did anything wrong?
No, because I didn't.
You didn't do anything wrong?
No.
So if you didn't do anything wrong, you lost custody of your son, and now she's his legal guardian.
Correct, but I chose to
And you're
sign the
okay with
adoption
that?
papers because
But
yes,
you're okay with
he
that?
is in a better spot right now because of me, financially, I don't have a car, I can't bring him to his doctor's appointments, he's better.
So financially, you gave your son up?
Not financially,
Why was
just
he
said
originally
financially.
placed with me?
because of DIFUS.
Why was
Because of allegations.
Okay, hold on. So you're telling me you feel like you did nothing wrong raising this boy, and
I could have done better, but no, I have never abused him in any way.
Right, so you're saying you did nothing wrong, and now the boy is not your son anymore.
Where did
He's
those
still
come
my
from?
son. I
No,
carried him
he-
for
it
9
says
months.
her
Those come
son.
from? Look at that picture.
I don't know.
You don't
He's
know.
very fair skinned. He bruises easily. He's got destructive behavior disorder.
When she got him, she said he was covered in lice.
Not that I'm aware of.
You took two, we gave you lie detectors, one's for abuse, one's for sexual abuse. This is for the child abuse. We asked you, have you ever allowed your ex to hit any of your children? You said yes, you confessed. Did you ever witness your ex hit your son, leaving marks or bruises? You answered yes, you confessed. Did you ever hit your son, leaving marks or bruises? You answered yes, you confessed. Have you ever confined your son in a room against his will? You answered no, you did not tell the truth. Have you ever locked your son in a room as punishment? You answered no, you did not tell the truth. Okay. Amanda, this is about sexual abuse. Have you ever had physical contact with your son for your own sexual gratification? You answered no, and you told the truth. Have you ever allowed your ex, have you ever allowed your ex to sexually abuse your son? You answered no, you did not tell the truth.
That's not true. No, I'm done.
Have you ever witnessed your ex
I had no
sexually
idea. No.
molest your son?
No.
Basically, did you watch your ex molest your son?
Don't touch me.
Where'd she go?
No, because that's not true. No,
Have you
absolutely
ever
not.
witnessed your ex sexually?
I'm staying right here.
Yeah, let her stay back in a hole. We got cameras. Have you ever witnessed your ex sexually molest your son? You answered no. You did not tell the truth.
I did.
And you watched,
Get the camera
huh?
out of my face.
Okay, don't assault the cameraman. Do not do that. Do not do that.
Don't put your hands on the camera.
Can I please?
Nobody's putting their hands on you. You don't put your hands on anybody else here.
She's messaged me a couple times and asked me how he's doing. She doesn't get anything more than a simple fine from me. The last message I got from her, She was threatening to take me to court for visitations because we did do an open adoption because I wasn't aware of the sexual abuse when we did the adoption. One thing I was smart about, though, was I made sure that my attorney put in the open adoption paperwork that visitation was at my discretion, and as long as it's in the best interest of the child. Right. And I've spoke with his therapist, and even his therapist agrees with me that it's not in his best interest, and it would just reverse all the therapy that we've already done, and all the improvement we've already seen would just be gone if, you know, we decided to let him see her.
Hello.
Hey, Amanda. What?
How are you?
Anything you want to say to your sister?
I would never do anything, and I would never allow anything to be done to him. But everybody's gonna sit there and have their own opinion.
The lie detector test, Amanda.
No,
the lie detector test.
I died. I'm still gonna be going to heaven because I had no idea what was going on, and I didn't see anything. I didn't witness anything, and I didn't do anything. So you can sit there and have your own opinion, but I know I'm going to heaven when I die.
I don't have my own opinion. I have the lie detector test results. That's what I have.
Amanda, why do you believe you failed the lie detector test?
I believe I failed because as soon as I realized that it put red flags in my mind, because of the fact I knew nothing before at all, and if I did, nope. Once I found out that when I fully believed.
The questions that they asked you were, did you know at the time? So to explain to me how knowing later after it happened would make you fail that question. Did you know at the time?
No, I did not. But you have to understand
you failed that question.
That when I found out that it, like I said, put red flags up, and I looked back to everything in the past, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, where did I miss this?
When's the last time you saw your son?
About 4 years ago.
How can you claim to be a mother to a child you haven't seen in 4 years?
That's not my fault. My sister refuses to allow me to be in.
It's not your fault. Whose fault is it?
Rose's, because you know why?
She came in. Did she come in your house in the middle of the night and steal your child?
Maybe if you knew the whole story, Steve.
I do know the whole story. You know what I'm shocked
My
is.
story hasn't changed since day one, so why she got to sit here and add more information each time?
Do you know
because
what, Amanda?
The bad person, and I'm not.
Okay.
Like I said.
Amanda.
I know I'm going to heaven. I did nothing wrong. I knew nothing. So.
Let me tell you something. I'm a little shocked because a lot of times. Oh, she disconnected. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
it's a big surprise.
Right. I'm going to say this. Well, because she's embarrassed. Usually when times pass, people come on and they watch the show, they say, oh, my God, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe my behavior was that. I've rehabbed my life. I've gotten off drugs. I stopped drinking. I've done this. I've done that. And she still doesn't want to admit to anything wrong. You've had her son for the past 4 years. She hasn't seen him in 4 years, 5 years, and she's not saying that she did anything wrong. How did this mother of the year get her child taken away? You're doing what's best, because the scary thing is, if you didn't do it, he'd probably be with strangers, and who knows what would happen. Your sister doesn't give a damn about your son that once was hers. You got to be really careful if you ever let her back into your life. So I just want to commend you for being.
Oh no, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
But I want to commend you.
Yeah.
I just want to commend you
Thank
for
you.
doing what you're doing. So thanks for coming on, and please let us know if there's any developments in the future.
I will, for sure. Thank you, guys.
As you saw, Amanda did not want to hear what I had to say. She kept playing the victim and hung up on us. But right after she disconnected, she reached out to someone connected to the show and said this: I told you if I felt like I was being attacked and patronized from the get-go, that I was going to disconnect the call. You all decided to call my bluff. You failed to realize I had become much stronger mentally. Hey, Amanda, how about you use some of that newfound mental strength and focus on your son? You failed so far as a mother, but maybe someday you will open your eyes and try to make things right. Good luck.